What's good? Big homie here. Chill, little relaxed Sunday. Trying to get this little series started called the Sunday Reset. So if you're anything like me, all throughout the week, you hectic, you running around, you going here and there, you going to work, going to the gym, you got errands to run. And I don't know if you got a sneaker room or just your room in general, but my room kind of takes a beating during the week. Because I'm always going here and there, like I said, ripping and running. And you pull pairs out to wear. Like I mainly wear my pairs to my kicks to the gym, because I can't wear them to the to work. I can, but I just choose not to wear them to work in the winter time, because I wear my steel toes. It's bad weather and everything. So I'm always like grabbing pairs. Me and wife are going on dates, and I just come in and grab a pair. And I put them back sometimes. Sometimes I don't. And then stuff just gets thrown around, and then buying new pairs. Like I told y'all before, I got OCD kind of bad, so just basically rearranging the room, as I get pairs in, because right here starts with the Zoom Generation 1, and it works all the way around 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, so on and so forth, all the way to the 23. And I picked up a couple pairs of 23s, so it's just like now I just got to move everything around to get everything to fit. So I got these Fireberry 18s. These have to go into the wall. I made room for my Hirachi 2K4 over there. So down here on the floor, I pulled out all these Hirachis because I had to make room for the 2K4s, which was right there, which is like my basketball. And I'm going to end up moving a lot of these up tempos over to keep my basketball shoes. But then if I do that, I got to move all of these AEs right here over to keep the basketball, but the ADs are Adidas. I told y'all, man, I got it pretty bad. I got OCD pretty bad. So I'm gonna try and figure out something to make it make sense. But like I was saying, with the Sunday reset, let me come out here and kind of show y'all what I'm talking about. So I started in my loft this morning. The loft was looking kind of crazy. Let me close these kids' bathroom out here. So my loft, this is just my little chill spot, where I come, and I got a TV out here, keep my light out here because I don't have no room in there. And this is just kind of where I come and chill. Like you can see, man cave right there. But I usually just come out here and chill. If I don't want to watch TV downstairs or watch TV in the bedroom, I can just come out here. Like wifey and I, we both got recliners where we can just, come out here and chill out. But getting into my shoe room, see I got this bag right here, because I've been trying to clean up and make room. So this is another part of me that y'all will probably see a little bit later on. You can tell right there, I ain't got to say what it is, but you can see what it is. But this is the whole section for that. So, I'm going to do a dedicated video on this one day, just so y'all can see this part of it. But, yeah, so getting into the room, like the room's a mess. I ain't even going to cap, because I just been running, going, editing. See, I got my my Osmo Pocket right here, and there's just stuff everywhere. It don't look bad. It might not look bad to y'all, but it kind of looks bad to me right now. So like I said, I got these Fireberries right here, and these have to go right here. So what that means is, from here on over, I kind of got to shift everything down, which I already started. So like I made space for 2 right here. I got another pair on the way this week. So that's why I made space for 2. So I'm about to try and, I ain't gonna say what it is, but it's gonna go right here. I'll leave it at that. I think definitely it goes right here. So, what I'm saying? It might be this or it might be this. If y'all know what 2 brands those are, y'all can make a educated guess on what it is. But yeah, just coming around in the room, like I said, just got to make some room. So I'm getting into this closet. This like I said, my personal closet in the other room, but this is like all my work shirts. So like I told y'all, I've been at Pepsi for 13 years, coming up on 14 years. So all the way down into this, see this NBA jacket right here? So all this is like Pepsi clothes, work clothes and stuff like that. Then I got boxes up here. You know what I'm saying? The stuff. Got some Funko Pops up there. Them's all my Black Panther Funkos. I ain't gonna get rid of those. I've been getting rid of a lot. So I got my birthday 4 box. DJ Clark Kent, Air Trainer 1s, my Nerf box. So I'm about to get rid of a bunch of these boxes. Because, I mean, I don't plan on selling any kicks anytime soon. And, I mean, it's a few boxes down there at the bottom. But I just got to clean this up in here and kind of make it make sense. Because, like I said, I do have OCD real bad. And this right here is driving me. So, yeah, I'll do a dedicated. I know I did my sneaker collection vid, but, you know, I went through the room a little bit. But I'll do a little bit more dedicated, you know, videos in different sections of the room. But if you're anything like me, like I said, I do sneakers, I do tech, I do whiskey and bourbon. Look what happened to my cable management. So my whole little, you know, thing kind of just collapsed on me. I ain't gonna say collapsed, but my double-sided tape failed on me. So now I gotta kind of go in here and fix this and, you know, bring it back to life. But such is life. See, I mounted my Xbox over here, PS5 over there. And if you just look at the desk, stuff everywhere. That's a no-go. So let me get all that taken care of, and I'll come back and I'll let y'all. Let me get started. So went through, moved everything around. See, I made space for that box right there. I mean, for that shoe right there to go in that drawer front. But I thought about it, and I done ordered another kick. So it's going to go, I think, somewhere in here. So I'm going to have to move all of these down. Like I said, I was moving the stuff. I'm going to have to move everything down again. But the thing about it is, something in here has got to come out for me to make room. And that's the tricky part. But I think it might be easy, because I forgot I got them the Vomeros in my only pair of Dunks up there. Not everybody, you know, they think you got a lot of, you know, random stuff, but the Vomeros, like I said, me and wifey got those, so we wear those together sometime. And then I only got one pair of Dunks. So now I've got everything kind of, for now. Like I said, I forgot about that other pair that was coming in, so I got everything, you know, made room on everything. So this is my next project too. I'll probably do that next week. So you see I put that 3? I'm about to label everything. You know what I'm saying? 1 through whatever. I know the bronze, we on like 188 that's about to come in. See, I got my label maker right here. So we about to go through and label everything in here. And for the most part, that's it for the kicks. So got the kicks back in order. Like I said, I put them, I said Hirachi earlier, but I meant to say trainers. But I put them trainers up there for right now. Now we need to work on this desk. Get this desk together. Then I got to make some room in the closet so I can throw this box in the closet. This is all my bronze stuff. So I've got, you know what I'm saying, just Fruity Pebble boxes and some Funkos, Weedy boxes, magazines, all kind of random stuff in there. So I got to make some room in the closet for that. Then I'll get that in there. I don't know if I'm going to get this together today. I might. But I definitely got to get this desk in order. So I'm about to work on that now. So the easiest way for me to just like keep everything in order is just to start putting it where it go and kind of like set it to the side. So this right here, I use this case for my DJI Osmo Pocket 3 little carrying case. everything kind of fits in, you know what I'm saying, where it needs to go, so it's easier to carry. And like I said, it comes in a case, so you can just take it, throw it in your bag, and keep it moving. So I'm gonna set that over there because I'm gonna show y'all everything that I got. So I keep my Coach pencil holder, pencils and pens, and my little pointer for when I gotta do presentations at work. Then I got my Coach notebook. So, you know, two things that I definitely when I'm taking notes and, you know, gotta have something to write with, keep this in my bag. Put that over there. Keep my tripod. Like I said, I did my daughter's went to my daughter's game yesterday, and it was like a learning thing for me, you know, because I'm getting out in the vlogging, seeing some of the stuff that I didn't have that I needed. So, you know, I made my notes and I can actually, you know, go back and like, okay, I need to add this and add that to the collection. I mean, to my carry bag. Definitely got to have a charger. Keep my charger in there. Like I said, I try to keep this charged up, you know, all the time, but definitely on Sundays, one thing, if it ain't charged, I throw it on the charger to make sure to keep that charged. This is for my DJI. I think every man should keep a little, you know, hand manicure set. You clip your nails. One thing, you know, they kind of like, it's a pet peeve of mine, is like people that bite their nails. So, you know, keep you some little clippers, you know, you can just clip your nails, you know, just to keep your fingers, you know what I'm saying, looking clean or whatever. What else we got? Most of this stuff that's on the desk is stuff that needs to go in my bag, so it's kind of easy to clean it up. Because, I mean, the desk, like I said, it was a mess. There's stuff everywhere, but like I said, most of the stuff is just stuff that needs to go in my bag, back in my bag, so it makes it a little bit easier. I keep this little bag, you know, just in case you need to throw some stuff in there, instead of just having random stuff, you know, traveling around in your bag. It's my popcorn. I'm eating this now. I'm gonna set this in the drawer out the way. Gotta keep your little snack on deck. I got my this is just for my DJ, my turntables. So, you know, all my music is on this hard drive because I'm big on keeping everything separate. So I got all my music and stuff on this hard drive. So I just throw that over there. This little charger that I got, it goes in my everyday bag, my tech bag. Let me plug this up. Like I said, keeping all your stuff charged is key. Because, you know what I'm saying, you never want to be somewhere when you need something and it's dead. So keeping everything charged up. I got this, what watt is this? It's my 60 watt cable. You know, in case I got to charge my laptop, my work laptop. I usually keep this, I need to throw this in my other bag. Because I keep that separate from my personal stuff that I carry every day. So let me see, I'll set this over to the side. This is for my other DJI gimbal. You know, I needed this yesterday at the game, didn't have it. So like I said, I made my mental notes and actually caught this one on sale at Best Buy. This was only like $50 when I got it on sale. So I always check for stuff on sale, just like I do with my kicks. If I can find something on sale, I'm definitely gonna wait. I'm gonna look around and try and find it on sale. But this is a cool little gimbal. It works out a lot for me, you know. So like I said, if you're looking for stuff, just little stuff. And I don't use it as much since I got the DJI, the Osmo Pocket 3. I don't use it as much, but it's always good to have. And like I definitely could have used it yesterday and didn't have it with me yesterday, so it's going back in the bag. This is my remote for my TV. Got another random external hard drive. I throw that in the drawer, don't need that. And just like that, for the most part, the desk is back clean. So I got this air tag that I put on my keys, so I got to actually put this on my keys. And I'll be good with that. I keep an air tag in my bag. And like I said, for the most part, the desk is back clean like it should be. Now this right here, this is like probably one of my most important pieces. So this is a Coach. Actually, I'm a Coach guy. Coach and Ralph Lauren's my two brands that I get. You know, I'm not a label whore, but you know what I mean? Definitely if I go with a brand, it's going to be Coach or it's going to be Ralph Lauren. And then with my kicks is I'm mainly a Nike guy. But this is this tech organizer made by Coach. So as you can see, you know, it's set up to where you can put all your stuff in there on the top. I got my external hard drive. Now I'm one of them dudes, you know, I could have got the SanDisk Samsung hard drive, like a couple $100, but for me, my, you know what I'm saying, the use case and what I need, this for $99, I think I paid for it, works just fine. USB-C plugs right into my my MacBook, and I mean, it does the job. So like, I mean, later on down the line, if I take this YouTube thing and it takes off and I need more space and need to get that kind of stuff, then I mean, I'll upgrade, but that's where I'm at now. I mean, this does perfectly fine. This is all I need. So like I said, with this tech organizer, I mean, it holds everything. Like I'm down to one cable, which is great, and that's USB-C. So everything I need, everything I have takes USB-C. So I got one cable. And then going back to my I'll go back to my charger real quick. This Anchor charger, 165 watts. Type C cable. You got one Type C on the side right here. You got a retractable Type C on the top. Then you still got ports on the side where you can plug a Type C into it, or you can plug a USB-A into it, to convert to whatever cord that you need. It's at 165 watts, so I can charge everything. My laptop, my work laptop, my MacBook, my phone, iPad, everything can get charged off of this. And I usually I got this portable 65 watt Anchor charger, that's got the wall adapter that's like usually, for fast charging. So sometimes usually if you charge this up, it might take a little bit longer, but I usually pair them together. So I'll plug this into this and plug it into the wall. It's a fast charger, and it charges this up, just as fast, just so I can have it. I like to keep all my stuff charged up at 100%. You can ask my wife. I always talk about her because everywhere we go, she always got her charger plugged up to her phone, or it's in the car. She plugged, So I can usually go a day, and now that I'm doing more content, my battery run down a little bit more, but I can usually go a day and my stuff will stay charged up all day long. And I'll be good to go. Now you see I don't have my glasses on. I'm still trying to figure out this charging solution with these Ray-Ban Metas. I kind of got a system down now, but being in here today, I was recording some video on it, ran the battery down a little bit faster, but I generally do, I get up at 5 in the morning, so glasses go on like 5:30, go through work like about 11:30, 12 when I'm on lunch. I put them in the case, charge them up, put them back on, wear them, get off work, I go to the gym at like 4:30. While I'm in the gym, I don't wear my glasses, so I put them in the case, charge them back up. And that generally gets me through the day, you know what I'm saying? So everybody got different use case, different, stuff kind of comes up. So use it how you need it, but that is what works for me. Because like I said, you got to make a plan with all of this stuff, just so, you stay on top of it. But yeah, going back to my case, like I said, I just keep some extra Type C cables because somebody always gonna need one. And the first thing they say is, hey, you got a charger? I'm not about to give everybody my Anchor charger. So I'll probably give them this one, or I'll give them this one if they got MagSafe. So they can just, get their phone back to at least 40%, kind of quick. Then I keep my dongle, and I think I got a SD card, extra SD card, and a SD card converter in here. And just whatever little tech stuff that I need, I can throw it in here. It goes in my bag, and I'll be good to go. And speaking of the bag, I use a Coach bag, as my everyday carry bag where I can carry all of my stuff in it. It kind of works for me. This bag was like $700, but I didn't pay that. I caught it on sale. It was like 70% off when I got it. So, got a great deal on it. Like I said, I'm a Coach guy, so it just worked out. But it holds everything that I need. I generally keep this bag for all my work stuff. It's not really a bag, it's like a laptop bag. So, I got my work laptop in there. I got my work iPad in there, and I think I keep like a notebook or something in there on the outside. Yeah, this is just all work stuff. So, I don't have to really put it in my backpack that I carry every day. I can just, put everything I need in here. Got a little carrying handle on it. So this is just all work stuff. So when I get home, or if I go somewhere else, I'm doing something and I want to shoot some content, I don't have to worry about going into a bag that's got my work stuff in it, as well as my, stuff that I need for whatever I'm going to be shooting or content creating or whatever. So I just got this just so I can put all that work stuff in there because, it's not much, but it's enough to weigh that bag down, and I don't want all that weight in that bag. That's pretty much the reset, on Sunday. Only other thing I got to do, and I think I mentioned it earlier, so I carry my 12.9 inch iPad, and I'm about to switch over. I got an 11 inch iPad, and this got cellular on and this stuff, so I can use it out. I'm about to switch it back over to my 11 inch because I don't want to carry this big 12.9 no more. Because I really don't need it. And the 11 inch will do everything that I need. Now I know when I go up there, they're gonna try and sell me an iPad Mini, and if the deal is right, I might buy it. Because I've been hearing a lot of good things about the Mini. So it's small. It does just about everything that I need. And if I can make it make sense with that, I might grab it. So we'll see what happens with it. But yeah, other than that, it's just a Sunday reset. Every, once in a while, you gotta just stop, get ready for the week, so the rest of the week, so you're not scrambling. I know at least me, I just want to make sure that I got everything in order, and I'm good to go for the week. By midweek, I kind of do like a mid reset, but Sunday is when I do the big reset. So that's what I'm doing now. So appreciate y'all. Like I said, different content. It's not a sneaker this time. Still sneaker content. You saw some, but just kind of, a little background on kind of what I do, my process, and comment down below what you do, if you do anything. or you just kind of, fly by the seat of your pants every day. But yeah, I'll just catch y'all in the next one.